A terminally ill liver cancer patient came to my office, hoping I could help them sell their house as quickly as possible. The elderly woman told me that her husband urgently needed money for treatment, but when I looked at the property deed, I saw that it also listed two nephews' names. The woman said the two nephews had agreed to sell the house, and that the three of them would split the money equally. When I found a beer and started negotiating with the nephews, they suddenly demanded an extra 5%. I could tell they were taking advantage of the elderly couple. To sell the house quickly, the woman had no choice but to agree. That evening, the old man's condition worsened, and he was rushed to the hospital. The woman urged me to sell the house immediately so she could pay for his treatment. Finally, the house sold for 50 million. However, the two nephews refused to sign. To avoid me, they even pretended to be sick and stayed in the hospital. When I brought the woman to the hospital, one of the nephews tried to kick us out. The woman begged him to sign, but he still refused. I got so angry that I scolded him and nearly got into a fight. The woman had no choice but to pull me away. It turned out that the nephews were delaying signing because they wanted to wait for the elderly couple to pass away so they could inherit the house themselves. Not long after the old man died, on his funeral day, neither nephew showed up. I went with all my colleagues to see him off for the last time. The next day, the elderly woman also passed away. I couldn't help but cry. Not long after, the two nephews rushed over, eager to sell the house, but to their shock, the woman had donated her share of the property to the state, leaving them not a single cent. They were stunned on the spot. The notary played the video of her will, and only then did they believe it. The two nephews stormed into my office looking for me. I told them, "Don't you understand why she made this will?